Hey everybody, it is a glorious weekend here at the Gold Cove. Here's what we're going to talk about today. Silver buyers come thundering back in. That's what I mean. I feel that. Silver buyers are thundering back in. We are here at the Gold Cove, just outside of Detroit. We're in Michigan, Roseville, 25555 Gratiot. Come and visit us. Just had a guy in yesterday from Mesa, Arizona. He was traveling. He was here for some other family stuff, but he watched our videos from Mesa, Arizona, dropped in and visited us. That's why I always give the address. So if you guys ever hit up this way, please stop in and see us. We, or Caleb for sure, will make it worth your while. I want to talk about what's going on, but first let's make sure to remember the freedoms that we have. The 4th of July, this is a huge one, the biggest one any of us will ever see, the 250 year. I just kind of think of it as another year, but let's appreciate the freedoms that we have, because not everybody has what we enjoy here in America. What we're talking about is the silver buyers thundering back in. And I've seen it here in my store. We are starting to actually reach out to try to get more silver intentionally, deliberately here in the store. We still have a ton, but the buyers are starting to gobble it up. And it's a good thing for them. It's a good thing for the market. May not be great for us. A lot of the silver that we're selling every day, even though we were buying well under spot, but buying well under spot at 80 doesn't do a lot for you when you're selling around 60. Buying well under spot at 70 doesn't do real well for you selling around 60. And so that's what's going on. We're selling a lot of silver. Why are people back here in the market? And I'll tell you why. We were over 100. That was a huge frenzy. Kind of everybody, the whole nation. I don't know. But a lot of people took notice and they were watching and hearing about it, and family and friends talking about it. And now we have pulled back over 50%, off of those highs. And so what that does is it brings some of the long-term stackers back in. And so they're saying, well, I wasn't real comfortable around 80 or 90 or 100, but I've seen it come back 50%. And I can buy now in the 60s. And so the long-term stackers are coming back in. It's important on a larger scale to remember that physical demand is still strong. Whether and that could be more than just these coins. Physical demand for industrial and commercial things like that. The physical demand is still strong. And we are looking at another year of a deficit in the silver, right? And so that means that more silver is being consumed this year on the macro scale. So that's all the facets, whether it's bullion, whether it's industrial, whether it's commercial, solar, electric, all that stuff. More silver is being consumed that is coming out of the ground. And so that just goes back to fundamentals. I'll tell you some personal experience. Most of the business we do here at the shop, we have a lot of customers that come in and out every day, but so most of it is like, just everyday people like you and I, but we do deal with other dealers. And so I've had a few dealers reach out to me and say, hey, I need some silver, and we'll cut deals to some of the dealers. They bring other stuff in, whether it's gold jewelry or whatever. And so I want to make sure that they're happy, and I'll supply them even at a zero profit, just almost at cost. And so I have had dealers saying, hey, in my little store, whether it's an antique shop or another smaller rural coin shop or something, people are bleeding out my silver inventory. Do you have 1,000 ounces that we could buy? And I say, oh, sure, and I'll sell it to them. That causes me to have to reach up the ladder and get some more in my store. And so the few people that I've talked to, they're selling in their store. One of the sources that I can get silver from, he was a little hesitant. He's like, oh, no, I don't have any silver I can sell for a good price. I was able to convince him, connive to get some more out just to replace what I had sold to a few other dealers. But the point I'm making is brick and mortar dealers, little coin shops, the LCS that we call them, right? Local coin shop. They are starting to get squeezed on their silver inventories. That's a good thing. That's healthy. That's healthy. And I think a lot of dealers may be selling at a little bit of a loss because everything we bought this year is at a higher point than it is today. But there's Caleb, would you say that we've let up a little bit on our end of buying things in the store?
Yes.
People are still coming in. They'll sell a roll or two, but this week I'm trying to think, did we have any big, I had somebody sell 4 or 5 ounces of gold, but I can't think of any big sellers that have been in this week. You, Caleb?
No.
It's early. I'm making this video, it's a little bit early in the week because Caleb is running out of town. He's not going to be here, and so he's sticking me with his responsibilities, which is normal. I'm a father. I know how that goes. Here's one thing to keep in mind. When we started going up that fast in the silver market, in the gold market, there were frenzied buyers, right? And so a lot of those people have been washed out, and I don't think they'll come back real quick. So even though the long-term stackers, some guys will say like, hey, I like the prices low so I can buy more. Most of us really like the action of silver going up. We like to see, I do see on the forums people go, I hope it goes down further, I can get more, and I hope it stays here, I can buy more. But most people want to see silver going up. I talk to my customers, I talk to my friends, people that have thousands of ounces of silver, they're happy when it's moving north. And so the people that have bought in at 80, 90, 100, a lot of them, like not coerced, but convinced from their other friends that are stackers, like, hey, you got to buy silver. It's going up $5 a day. You got to buy. Those people are not going to be real quick to come back into the market. So as we see silver going up $3 a day, or if it goes up a little bit, starts to try to climb out of the 60s, let's hope it does. Could definitely fall down. But those frenzied buyers are going to be slow to the market, or they're not going to come back, right? Nobody likes to say, hey, I invested $40,000 at $100 an ounce, and it turned into $22,000 in 3 months. I mean, that sucks. So they're not coming back. The things to watch, all kinds of noise, all kinds of action, all kinds of talk, different YouTube videos and influencers and pop. But the real things to watch is the Federal Reserve, right? Are they gonna raise rates? Are they gonna just pedal here, tread water here? Are they gonna lower rates? Tell us what you think. Where the rates are headed, because that really does affect the gold and silver market. I don't see how they can raise rates. Even if we get a little heavier inflation pressure, I don't see how they can raise the rates. I mean, we have to service that debt. That's based off the Federal Reserve rate. The mortgage, the borrowing, I just don't see it. Do you see it? Let me know. Put it in the videos. Caleb's shaking his head, but I really want you guys that are watching to get in the comment. What will the Fed do with the rates? Because that really affects the metal prices. The other thing is inflation, right? If we see inflation heating up and they do not raise the rates, then it's even more of a reason to buy gold and silver, right? Because the money's becoming worth less, and that stuff's just naturally going to bubble up in value. And then the dollar. The dollar's been strong all year long. And if it continues to be strong, it's harder for gold and silver to climb and rise. If we see the dollar start to sink a little bit, we'll see gold and silver start to rise a little bit. Oil prices, I don't know where that figures in, because we have this little thing going on in the Middle East, and oil was going up at the same time gold and silver was going down. Generally, when oil goes up, I think gold and silver go up. It just costs more to mine, and it's a commodity, and they like to travel as friends. But I will tell you, here in the store, it's a lot more comfortable buying gold, buying silver. Gold still feels really expensive. It doesn't take much. A guy comes in and sells 5 ounces of gold, I got to go back to the vault to pay for it. But silver, if somebody sells 100 ounces 3-4 months ago, it cost me 10 grand. Now it's almost half of that. And so it's easier to manage. I've seen it in my customers too, when they can buy a couple rolls and it doesn't take every dollar they can muster together. They can buy a couple rolls of silver. And so, I don't know, 50s, 60s, it feels healthy. I don't mind if we normalize and stick around here, really. I mean, I have some inventory that I spent a lot more on, but I still got old stock too, laying around in different forms I got vaults full of 10-ounce Engelhart bars that I don't even sell. And so some of it I bought at 80, some of it I bought at 30. And so whatever, if we're selling some at a loss, it's just the nature of the business. I've tried to get a little bit quicker when things would come in as the market was skidding down, to just get rid of it. But it's hard for me to do. You always want to inventory it, have things for your customers, build up and so that's my problem. Some guys are super good at coming in, going out, comes in and I lock the doors, keep it. But I'll sell it to customers, no problem there. I'm not a quick wholesaler. So anyway, we're fully loaded. Caleb, come on in. We're fully loaded with bullion. This is just a couple of boxes that I grabbed yesterday to replace some inventory. We got Silver Eagles, we got 10-ounce bars, 100-ounce bars, whatever your flavor is, 90%. Sometimes we just open the door and throw out handfuls of that and sprinkle it out because people still are not buying it. Still fully stocked. This came in. I don't know why Caleb pulled it out. He thinks it's cool. What do you say about that stuff, Caleb?
It's vintage.
Vintage. He thinks it's vintage cool. I think he said they were one yeah, it says right on there, 1 ounce, 999 fine silver. So you got the 1 ounce silver that's gold plated, which does nothing. It's still an ounce of silver. And the other ones, usually when you see these old bars, they're either sterling, or if they are 999, they're not an ounce. So that's kind of cool. A few other things that Caleb pulled out. I think he bought these. I don't even know if I saw them. This is a 1 ounce piece, probably a Whatnot or an eBay piece. This probably goes for $20 over spot. So we really don't have a lot of success selling that kind of stuff in the store. But it is cool. It comes in, it looks cool. It's different, right? It takes some effort and some workmanship and design work. And so this is just fun. Comes in, you're like, ooh, cool, that's cool, but still just silver. And these couple of slab pieces, I think they're 5 ounce pieces. Is that accurate, Caleb?
Yeah.
5 ouncers. And again, the same thing. It probably will go either my Whatnot buyers that will resell it for more, or it'll go on eBay. It's kind of specialized. I'm guessing those will sell for 10 over spot, something way more. Caleb's saying way more. Yeah, way more. Sometimes this stuff just rots in our vault because we don't want to sell it for $2 over spot or whatever, and buyers don't want to pay 20 over spot, and so there's a tug of war, and it just ends up sitting right where it is in the vault. Guys, thanks for checking in. Do something cool. Unfortunately, I can't because all my sons are running out of town. They're doing something cool, but we'll just hang around the house and maybe do some yard work. We've got 100 degrees heat here in Michigan, and we enjoy it. We love it. Whatever. Give us the cold, give us the hot, give us the middle. Grateful to be Americans. Celebrate the 4th of July. Do something nice for your friends, family, neighbors, and even a stranger. Guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Tell us what you think about the Federal Reserve, what is in store for that. And y'all have a great weekend.
Thank you guys for watching our videos, subscribing to the channel, and liking our content. We are truly enjoying this journey on YouTube with all of you, and I hope you guys are as well. Be sure to be subscribed to the channel and notified on all of our content. And most importantly, buy precious metals, and don't forget to check out Cameron's Whatnot called Gold Cove Cam on there. Things are going way too cheap. It's exciting. It's fun. I'm on there. Pops is on there. Cams is on there. And yeah, don't forget to, throw in some suggestions in the comments down below of what you want to see. Or if you want to be on film, please also let us know. Take care, everyone. We appreciate y'all. Have a great day.